Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who that, and also go Pals. Let's go Pals. Let's get it tonight. Welcome to another edition of Down South Sports Fanatics. Of course, I'm always joined by my co-host. Let's lead it off. What's up, the hard truth himself? What's up, Mr. Pancho Gonzalez?
So who that kind of weakness, man? Go ahead.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Of course, you know him as the coach. What's up? What's up, Darren?
What's up, everybody? Who that? Who
And
that, baby?
you know it. And of course, everybody knows him by the voice of reason. What's up, Mr. Dave Robin?
What's up, man? Good Saints win. Hopefully the Pels win tonight, man. Pels are trending upward, y'all. Saints
Was it a good win, Dave?
Huh?
Was it a good win?
Honestly, I'm gonna say this. I think that was the best game they played all year.
But was it worth it?
Oh, I know what you're saying there. I mean, look, I don't want to act like we didn't say all that stuff before because I still feel a certain way about this team as far as needing a lot of help going forward. But man,
yeah.
I think I'll say this, man. Derek Carr, that was by far his best game, and everything came together, man.
And of course, Pancho, he don't miss a game. You know that he don't miss a beat. What'd you think about it, Pancho? Give us your word on it, brother.
Yeah, man. It was the most complete game of the season. I mean, again, you're not playing any kill. You can say giant killers, but you're playing the Giants.
Yeah.
It's still not the best team out there, but it is a stepping stone of to move forward. At this point in time, you're either all in and you're all out.
Yeah.
You make it a run, or do you start tanking? So
yeah,
you look at the schedule. The run is available if you take advantage of it.
Yeah, you're right. What's up, Darren? I know you were there too, Darren. What did you think? What was the surroundings like? How the fans was? What you thinking? What's the vibe, brother?
Saints fans should be ashamed of themselves. Listen, our team's not that good, but our fans are even worse. Just let you know that. Giving y'all tickets, selling your tickets to Giants fans, that is unnecessary, bro. It was a sea of blue in there. We was talking about it earlier. I really think there was more Giants fans by far than there was Saints fans, only because the decibel level was 95 or whatever. We're usually reaching 110 or whatever the case, especially in big downs. Come on, man. Saints fans, we got to do better. Hey,
right.
Get rid of your season tickets and let a real Saints fan get a hold of it.
So I'll have that conversation. I have 11 Saints season tickets. All right. So I have all are the cheapest seats in the dome, $55 per seat. It's the cheapest seat in the dome. I got 11 of them. You know what the tickets were going for this game? $10. $10.
Hey, I seen them on SeatGeek for what you said, $10?
$10.
I was about to say I seen them on SeatGeek downstairs for $50 for the good seats on the 50-yard line.
So listen, I on 9 tickets, I paid $55 a piece for. That sold for $10. I took that lick.
Yeah, look, Darren, I'm with you and then I'm not with you. I'm never gonna tell a man about how to make his money and stuff like that, but I'm with you on at least if you can try to sell them to Saints fans. But that's that's not
you can't give the tickets away.
Even but you know what, Pancho? But Pancho, Darren knows I've been giving Darren whenever I can't go because I work a lot of Sundays. Whenever I can't go, I've been giving Darren my tickets for years and several other people. I've never, ever sold my ticket.
Rich, I want to say this, man. I mean, both of y'all made good points, though, man, because, like, Darren, I agree with what Darren's saying, and I agree with Pancho saying as well, because, I'm sitting at home watching this game, and I'm like, dude, where are the freaking crowds at? I mean, I can't, they're not panning to the crowd the whole time, but, dude, the noise level was shit. It was terrible. But, and Darren's saying it does suck that fans are selling tickets, but like you said, it's a double-edged sword because you got Saints fans. Like Pancho saying, you got Saints fans that can go out there for $10 and go to the game, and everybody sit at home. So I get both sides of it.
But listen, this is the problem. You can't give I couldn't give tickets away to a fellow Saints fan.
And that goes back to what Darren's saying. It's like fair weather fans all of a sudden. I mean, you didn't see this in the Drew Brees era. You know what I'm saying?
So if I can't give away, if I got to sell them for something, I got to get $10.
I get it.
Well, let me ask you guys this: what was the cheapest ticket y'all seen in the Drew Brees era?
Hold on. Time out.
Wait. Hold on. Before you talk, I want to welcome all the viewers who's commenting. Lance, Ronald, Eddie, Joseph, Ryan. Thank y'all for joining us, man. Thank y'all. Good.
We thank y'all. Now listen, Pancho, you knew this risk buying 11 season tickets. 11.
Absolutely.
So look, you get what I'm saying? Like you could easily let, 3 of those tickets, 4 of those tickets go to somebody like Dave or myself or somebody who doesn't have season tickets. That's diehard Saints fans. You know what I mean? I mean, it's risking, pros and cons with that.
Okay, so my tickets, I get them at the beginning of the season. So I list them at the beginning of the season as per, but you see the schedule, right? We playing all garbage teams. Now, if we had 49ers on the schedule or the Cowboys, my $50 seat goes for $350 when the Cowboys come to town.
Yeah, but Pancho, where are these people getting the tickets from that's in town from the Giants in New York and all that?
On SeatGeek, online.
Okay, but why are they going so cheap if that many fans are coming in town?
So what happened? So I priced mine, ahead of time.
Yeah,
and it's a sliding scale, so I got to stay with everybody else. All right, if not, I get left. So I price my ahead of time. So I got to get something. Your friends don't. A lot of times they don't want to pay for it, but again, it's my business. It's a business for me. It's a hustle.
Hey, I want to ask a question real quick.
Go ahead.
Let's go back to. All right, so no, I mean I'm cool with what everybody's saying, man. I'm like 100%. I can agree on both ends of it. But let me ask you this: okay, years ago, and I mean, am I right? They give an allotment to every visiting team, and every NFL stadium has to do that, right?
10,000 seats.
So remember years ago, how many times we would hear a local announcement, damn, that other team didn't claim their tickets. Man, you had a line out the door to go to airline and get those tickets, or try to buy those tickets because nobody's even racing towards that when that allotment is there. Because look at this. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like Darren was saying, these Giants fans probably saw that
because
the reason ticket to New Orleans.
The reason being, Dave, back then, the Pancho can tell you this, back then it was a lot harder to get a ticket just in general. Now it's so easy to get a ticket. Just go on SeatGeek, whatever, boom, get a ticket.
Right. But I'm saying we're not even hitting up the allotment. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not even taking advantage of that problem.
So I invest into 11 season tickets. That's the risk I take. So I'm already taking a loss for the 2 preseason games. I look. That's $55 a seat. I pay for preseason for both of them. So now I lose preseason. You see what I'm saying? Listen, next year I'm getting 2. And that's the 2 that I'm going. But we're playing the Cowboys next year, and them tickets are going to be $350. The cheapest.
No, I mean that's a good point, man. That's a good point. Hey, yo, I want to look. I like the ticket conversation, but
well, go ahead.
I want to talk about this damn game, man. I want to talk about. I want to see this. I want to say this, man. Listen, Derek Carr has taken a lot of shit this year. He has. I've been guilty of defending him at times when I probably shouldn't have, and I've given him shit maybe at times when I shouldn't have. But dude, I'll say this. The guy got protection all game long. The play calling had a lot more flow and rhythm to it. Alvin Kamara probably had his best game of the season, in my opinion. And you do all this without Chris Olave. And what we're doing now, we're seeing ways in the red zone to get more creative. We're using Juwan Johnson and Jimmy Graham. The biggest complaint we all had on here is like, where the hell is Jimmy Graham at? Now Jimmy Graham's out there catching touchdowns. He's a little bit of a weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, we did all this without Taysom even having much of a game, which in a way, I'm not too mad about that because Taysom was coming off an injury. But, man, to do what we did and not have Chris Olave or Taysom Hill really contribute much, that says a lot about the game Derek Carr had, the play call and the offensive line, which had its best game of the season. But look, I mean, it was a great effort despite the circumstances.
Hey, man, look, Steve, happy holidays to you, man. I'm just trying to get to the comments, too, y'all. We got to pay attention to comments tonight, too.
Read them up.
Go ahead, Pancho.
Piggyback off of Dave's thing, so Paul was in a rhythm. If throwing Taysom in there, does that knock him off that rhythm?
I don't know. I think he had a better. I will say this, Pancho. I think you got to keep doing it with Taysom, but like you're saying, sometimes when he's, it's like when he's doing well, it's like aggravating a kid that's sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing well and you fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't fuck with him, let the guy finish his drive.
Lance just commented the defense won this game. Don't you agree that's a little bit meaning the defense gave the offense the ball a lot more this game?
I mean, they set the tone, no doubt. I mean, they were all over DeVito. The Giants gave up a ton of sacks. I mean, the pass rush was there. They shut down Saquon Barkley almost completely. But dude, I think both sides did well. I think even special teams, we got to give Henry credit for a little better points. Grouping with the field goal, coverage was good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking it away from David Carr because this is probably one of his better games. But I tell you what, Darren, I want to get your opinion on DeMario Davis play like a man possessed.
Yeah.
Well,
At
all right,
that
fellas.
linebacker position.
Hey, this you got to remember here, fellas, is that we old. The Saints are old. So when Derek Carr, whoever's back there, leads the Saints on a 7, 9, 10, 12 play drive, and you got these older guys getting, getting refreshments, getting their breath back in them. That's what it is. DeMario played good. But you know what's really doing good? A lot of people aren't noticing is Zach Bond. All right. When they take out Cam, they got him coming in at defensive end on a pass rush.
Yep.
That is crucial. He's doing really well with that. I don't like him
He's
as a
he's
linebacker.
actually playing. I'm glad you brought that up, Darren, because he's actually playing better than Cam at times.
Well, I mean, he's got more. I think he's got more sacks than Cam already.
He does. He does.
And this guy did that at Wisconsin as well. Didn't he have like 14 or 15 sacks his last year over there?
Yep. But
so they find a way to use their talent better. I agree.
I mean, we got to give some credit to. I mean, we've been on card all season, so you got to give the man some credit. He did play. I think he played very well. He gave the Saints great opportunities. I think he made some key throws. He missed a couple, but you know what? No quarterback's perfect. But
I mean, 85% completion rate, man. That's pretty killer.
What's interesting to me?
Hey, he had a couple of drops too, man. Like that one Bowden, whatever his name was. That was a drop. That wasn't on him.
I mean, you know what? Talking about quarterback play, you know what's crazy to me that it's crazy. Your boy comes off the street for Cleveland and gets in there and ball.
It's wild, dude. It's wild. I mean, Flacco, and he was bad in that first half of that game, dude. He really picked it up late. But Cleveland's a strange team, man. That defense sets its own for them. But
so let me tell you, look, because of the quarterback play, let me tell you what I did. Just not to jump off subject right quick. I was in playoffs this week for fantasy, and my quarterback was C.J. Stroud. Well, we all know he went out. Guess who I picked up? Minnesota.
Always a go-to. Hey. All I'm going to say is, man, some mofos on this podcast talked about Jordan Addison a lot before the season started. That dude's money, man. Just money.
Yes, and my boy sat him.
Yeah, he can play, dude. He can play. That might be the best duo in the league really soon. I mean,
I'm around with you.
I know it wasn't hard with Jefferson already there, but.
So, Darren, what would you take away from this game, as a final recap, as a reviewer?
So, one, like I said, man, our defense is just old, man. You can't give up 3 and outs, man, with this team. I mean, you got to figure DeMario's old, but he played.
What up, Shawnee?
Great. Then you have, them substituting Cam Jordan out is huge to me because he's old, bro. He's only got like 1.5 sacks, maybe 2.5 sacks right now. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I really can't. They got to do a better job with that, which they did this time. But everybody played well. I mean, special teams was running down the field. Even the punter actually looked decent, and I can't stand his ass.
I with you there all the way. Couldn't stay with Gillikin, man.
I'm 43 years old, and I promise you, y'all can say what you want. We can go tomorrow, and I will punt the ball further than this clown right here.
Hey, dude. Hey, Darren, real quick. I got to ask you this, man, and as a football coach, but does it seem like that rugby style, punting style of his, it seems like there's going to be a big problem with this at some point because teams could lick this dude outside the tackle box without penalties. I mean, that's the rule. Once you get out that box, they could drill his ass. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, why I wouldn't even worry about putting any pressure from the other side. He's rolling to the right
because he's only going to go to one side. Absolutely. And you can't tell me some special teams coach in this league is not working to figure that out. And dude, I'm telling you, it just feels like a big, spotlight on us right now. Like this is going to be a problem.
Somebody like Taysom Hill who's fast.
I don't know why we ever got rid of. I don't know why we ever got rid of
that end who's long, and let him go block it.
So
I don't know why we got rid of our punter to begin with. I don't understand.
My biggest dislike is. He don't kick for yardage, and the bad thing is it's line drives.
Very low.
To talk to Lance real quick. Hey, Lance, you gotta remember something. Cam Jordan is a New Orleans icon, bro. Like he is New Orleans Saints, bro. He's been there forever. He's a great Saint on the field and damn well off the field. So when you take Cam out and you putting in Bond, man, as a fan, I'm like, as a bigger fan, I'm like, hell yeah, because you can't take Granderson out. I mean, how you gonna take Granderson out?
Nah.
You can't take Granderson out. I mean, it's impossible to
I
take
don't think. I don't
Granderson
think.
out
I
the
don't
game.
think. I don't think they leave Breezy on the field enough.
Right. No, he
I'm
needs
gonna
more
tell you.
snaps. That kid's got to burst.
Yeah, but the problem with not the problem with Breezy, but the thing about Breezy is, all right. The thing about Breezy is that he's a run stopper, but in the same sense, you realize our longest completion this year was thrown by Taysom Hill, and our fastest sack this year was by Breezy. Two people who don't get to play a lot.
Yep.
Right. Hey man, I want to ask y'all. Did y'all notice that it looks like we're defending the running quarterback a little bit better? It seems like I like what we showed defensively. We were bringing like 6 or 7 guys up to the line, and we kept dropping off one guy, and we were mixing it up. We'd drop off Tyrann Mathieu, we'd drop off DeMario, we'd drop off Taylor in the middle of the field, and it would kind of spy that quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been like a focal point of teams on third down. Like we've been so vulnerable up the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, I want to say, Robin, you're welcome. I'm glad you and Darren enjoyed yourself.
Yes,
Me and Darren will be going to the Atlanta game because we're gonna need as much backup as we can get.
Big game, man. But no, I mean, I'm saying we stop the running quarterback.
Darren, we gotta make sure we bring some bail money.
Yeah, no. So look, I mean, the biggest thing to me,
we only got 3 players.
With the whole Cam Jordan thing is like
it doesn't matter though.
Is a 3 down. Maybe
there ain't nobody that shoots like that.
Maybe he could be that third down defensive end, or he'd be the first down.
Nobody shoots there.
He never comes out. He's always plays his, the whole series, and he prides himself on that. And I guess he eventually has to understand that he's not producing. He needs to give in some, and still make an impact. On the downs that he's playing, pretty much,
Yeah, I mean, look, the problem with the defense is, like Darren said, some of these veterans, they're gonna get their playing time out of respect. I mean, I don't know how much plays into that with the veterans.
That's what I'm trying to tell you about the thing with Cam, bro. Really giving Cam
we're losing you, D.
Oh shit.
He's walking away.
I would have to go.
It's like when Forrest Gump was addressing all the people in DC that time. And he said, "That's all I got to say about that."
Fuck. We lost you, D. What you was saying?
No, there he is.
Yeah, I knew walking outside was going to cause me a little bit of trouble.
Dude, it was like the Forrest Gump moment, man, when the fucking mic just went crazy. The dude unplugged the shit. That's what he did. He unplugged Forrest's fucking mic, man.
What up, Steven?
Hey, listen, the dude's got to get his playing time, man. I mean, he's a Saints freaking legend, but it's time. It's time. And, Zach's not the overall answer. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's not the overall answer because we got to find Micah Parsons or Arden Key or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I want to dive into a couple of the games over the weekend too. People have been asking about that. Give it our opinion about it.
Listen, the piggyback off of what Darren's saying. If you're looking for somebody like that, you're more likely to get that person. If we go on a run, he might be there, but you're not going to get a quarterback, I don't think, if you go on a run. So you might use your first round pick on something like that. If you pick it in the, early 20s, you might have to go that route.
Let me ask you guys this. Speaking of that end, Pancho, do y'all have any faith in Foskey or Peyton Turner doing anything for this franchise going forward?
I didn't even know they was on the roster anymore, man.
Well, Peyton Turner, I think, just got reactivated or whatever, or activated.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know why I'm saying reactivated.
Yep.
But and then Foskey, it's like this guy looked okay in preseason, but dude, I haven't seen a whole hell of a lot from him this year either, man. But hey, I want to say this.
I think Peyton Turner's a bust.
Dan, what's your handicap in pool?
Depending on what league we playing.
All right, Steven's asking. He plays pool too.
In APA, I'm a 6.
Okay.
Hey man, do y'all look at this game? These last 2 games, our corners have had a really favorable matchup. I mean, you're going against a Carolina receiving core. and you're going against the Giants. I mean, to me, two of the weakest receiving cores in the league. And now you go against a red-hot Cooper Kupp who's starting to look like his old self, and Puka Nacua, who's been probably right there with Addison, the best rookie wide receiver. So, I mean, dude, do y'all worry about that a little bit this week that, you know, a little more pressure on the DBs, and you got a running back coming in with Kyron Williams, who's averaging 5 yards.
I know McCoy better bring his A game.
To me, if there's any game on the roster that was going to give you issues or give you fits, it was going to be this game. I mean, there's a lot of experience there. You know, McVay, you got some substance there, and that's
some
the
champions there. Yeah,
I mean, to me, this was the biggest game on the schedule. If you can climb this mountain, you know, it's not even a mountain; it's a little hill, and get over that, and you went out, man.
Well, Vegas thinks it's pretty good because they are 3-point favorite. Rams are 3-point favorite. You basically get 3 for being the home team.
I mean, because
what the hell just happened on the Pelicans game, y'all? Somebody just did some shit.
Well, update us. Somebody updated the Pelicans game.
I don't know. The crowd just got hyped.
All right.
Oh shit!
What's the score?
I don't know, but they just call a timeout, and the place looks like it's erupted, man. There's fucking beer flying. There's fucking strippers going on the court. Hold on. No, but something just wild just happened, man.
Did you say strippers?
I don't know. It just hit a 3. I mean, dude, I'm at a distance. Somebody got dunked on, I'm pretty sure. Good defensive play, and somebody just dropped a 3. Timeout Memphis, dude. That's all I know. I don't even know what a
10-0 run. Dave, Steven said it's a 10-0 run.
There you go. Hey, was that a dunk on somebody? I kind of like caught, like my head turned
40-31 Pels.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
They're giving John Morant the business tonight, man.
We actually, Limitless Entertainment, we provided the DJ tonight outside the Pels game with Red Bull.
Nice, man. That's awesome. Dude, they're starting to do that again, Richie, where they do they're starting to promote.
They're starting to do that. We're starting to team up with Red Bull and different sponsors now. That's what a lot of people are getting different sponsors now.
Guys, if we went out, we either going to be in the playoff hunt, and we're going to be in the playoffs.
We're not making the playoffs.
We're right there. I don't know, man. We're kind of alive, man. If we win this game, it gets very intriguing.
If y'all think this team is better than Tampa, y'all crazy.
Wait, who? Rams?
No. If we think the Saints are better, Tampa's going to win this division.
Well, I mean, hey, look. I mean, we're going to have our say-so with that, man. That's going to be a big – we got to get past the Rams first.
You have to give props to Baker right now. Baker Mayfield's playing very well.
Oh, he's having a hell of a year, dude. Hell of a year, man.
Following this game, we go to Tampa. If you're an LSU fan and a Saints fan, this is your weekend, man.
Man, everybody go watch LSU with their quarterback opting out. Come on.
I don't know that. But I mean, they both play in Tampa, so I mean that's you get. I mean that's a double. If you can get there, I mean.
Damn, are you driving now?
We're like having a journey with Darren, man. We're like touring Chalmette. What's going on, man?
I'm on the move, bro.
We're about to Guy Fieri this shit, man. Just hit up places, man.
You know, Darren don't stays too long in one place. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. We just have a podcast of motherfuckers just flying around different places, man. Just have the helmet cam, dude. Let me ask you this. I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. Fuck. I had a fucking Jameis moment.
Are you drinking some eggnog, Dave? Are you drinking eggnog?
Man, I had some of the Poncho special, but look, check it out. He knows what's up with that. Shit, dude. I'm gonna think about it at some point. I fucking forgot it again, dude. Take a time out.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah, brother.
So as a recap over this weekend over the NFL, what games stood out to you in a way that made you one way look at a team a certain way, one way the other?
I want to say this because I think sometimes we overlook Dave's knowledge in sports, and I want to give him props because he made a great call when Buffalo Bills made the change from Ken Dorsey.
Joe Brady, man.
To Brady. I mean, that was
I didn't hear some dude driving a truck tooting his horn on that shit. That's all I'm saying, man. I didn't hear that in other podcasts.
Let me tell you what. I'm going to tell you right now, Buffalo's a dangerous team right now.
Dude, they're using James Cook the right way, finally, man. And they're not trying to make Josh Allen where he has to be a hero every week. You know
but I'm
glad
you asked me that, Pancho. But what stuck out to me, I don't know if you agree with me, I really think Philly's got some issues.
Hey, I'm going to say that's what I wanted to say. my big statement before I forgot it twice. Brock Purdy is better than Jalen Hurts. I'm writing it down. Scribble it in the diary. I'm totally riding it, man.
What'd you think about that, Pancho? Come on.
I mean, there was a lot of football top teams that looked very questionable, very beatable. So again, as bad as we look, man, it just kind of gives you that hope. If we can catch lightning, man, it could get. I mean, the players are there. I mean, you're not lacking for say. I mean, the names are there, on paper. You just need that paper to, to come to fruition and come to life.
Yeah.
Once it came to life last game, and that's what, like Dave said, without Olave. And I think we need to sprinkle Jimmy in there a little bit more, man. I think Jimmy came in and put that spark in, man, and it was
But Darren, do you think that was just a game, inspiring game for the Saints, or do you think moving forward can we expect more of that from the Saints moving forward?
I mean, I had a couple of things. First off, the Cowboys are who we thought they was, since we was talking about that. Let me tell you something. Nobody besides maybe San Francisco wants to see the Cowboys at Cowboys. All right, they are really good at home, but they are not that good on the road. I mean,
have you ever seen such a Jekyll and Hyde team? That's crazy.
It's insane. Now getting to our boys, the Saints. This is
here he goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I like Dallas on the road in the playoffs. Imagine Dallas coming to the Superdome for a game.
Listen, somebody telling me I was shooting at Buffalo's the other night. This Cowboys fan tried telling me that they would beat the Saints by 35 in the Superdome. I told him he better hope that his boss doesn't drug test him because he fails.
First of all,
Darren, he better hope that shit don't come to reality. Is what he's got to hope.
First of all, facts. Dallas can barely score 17 on the road, let alone 30.
Right. So listen, back to what I was talking about.
Steven, I want to get to the comments. Steven just asked me to ask y'all. He said, ask the guys, who's their season MVP right now?
Woo, that's a good. I'm gonna change mine from who I had.
Me personally, I got it between two people: Brock Purdy and Lamar Jackson.
I can't hate on that. I would say all those guys are definitely in the conversation.
Huh?
What about the cheetah?
Oh no.
I'm gonna say Josh Allen.
I'm gonna tell you why. Hear me out. I'm gonna tell you why. There have been games this year that Tyreek has disappeared.
Well, not disappeared. He hasn't produced the bigger numbers.
Yes, agreed. Yes, agreed.
I mean, 60 yards, and that's not nothing to sneeze at.
Listen, if he gets 2,000 yards, you can go ahead and engrave his name on that bitch.
He's not gonna get to that.
Hey, man, what about Josh Allen, though, man? I mean, dude, if they get to the playoffs, I mean, I don't know a dude that's more valuable, man. I just don't think that Buffalo team without Josh Allen is shit, man. I think they've had so many injuries on defense. They got some issues and spots on the offense.
Way too many games are mediocre.
6 losses. 6 losses. He can't.
No, and that's what they got a shot at getting the playoffs. If they go deep, man, that dude is.
Listen, I want to tell you, my buddy Alvin. Listen, I want to say this right quick because I see the comment. My buddy Alvin, he don't have Facebook, so he's on his wife's carries. But he said earlier, and I gotta give him props. He said earlier, he told me something about a guy that picks colors and stuff, and he actually had Baltimore and San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
I had Baltimore last week. I said that was my Super Bowl winner.
That could very well happen, like the rematch. I think we did. I think we did say a little something like that. I can see that rematch.
I just think that, Darren, I know you're reals when it comes to things. Don't you think they're gonna pitch this MVP race with the game next Monday night between Ravens and 49ers?
I mean, yeah, they are, because I mean, think about it. You got to. I mean, what Christian McCaffrey's doing is unreal too. I mean, dude, he's killing it this year. You got a lot. This is one of them years where you don't really have a front runner. You know,
it's very open. Yeah.
I want to say something real quick, and Dave does. I never call out people on other podcasts, but I just want to say, a comment that was made
in a friendly way.
During the year that Christian McCaffrey is not the best running back in the league. Are you absolutely stupid?
Wait, somebody said that on that podcast. Someone actually said that.
They're smoking too much weed.
Yeah, you mean the same people that said C.J. Stroud wasn't shit after one half in preseason,
Well,
right?
I'm not gonna get in the name calling, Dave. We know what it is. It's just that's just ludicrous
Yeah,
to me.
I hear you.
Hey,
Or the same
listen,
people that said we'd be a better team without Drew Brees. I can
What
keep
up,
going
Chuck?
and
What up,
going on
Shorty
them
D?
L's.
hey,
They're gonna eat the L's, baby. Eat them.
So look, y'all asked me about this. Listen, the Saints look like a different team. First off, we always play a little bit better at home, even if we don't play the greatest. We still play better at home compared to road games, all right? Because Houston wouldn't have beat us at home. Couple of losses we got on the road wouldn't have home. No matter what the case is. The defense, listen, defense is the championship winners. Offense sells tickets. That's been getting said since the 50s. All right. When the defense comes out and plays like that and gets you the ball back and has 7 sacks or whatever the hell we had. I think it was 7 sacks on a running quarterback at that. What did Barkley have? Did he have 20 yards?
He might not have it that down.
That's what I'm saying. What he had, maybe 20 yards. I mean,
Do you know?
he was shut down like 1 yard of carry and some
Ball,
shit.
do you know if for some reason Saquon Barkley never has a good game against the Saints?
But listen to this, man. Last week we played a ass Carolina team and we had 2 running backs over 75 yards on us.
That's weird. That's weird. Yeah.
Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Information just in. Pels on a 26-2 run.
Wow, dude. That's what I'm saying. I keep looking, dude. And it's like something. The crowd's getting hyped like every minute, dude.
Dave shits about the pause, and you're gonna hear him scream.
Oh God!
It's like
God,
Chuck, they keep getting hyped like every minute, man.
Didn't one of y'all say Barkley was going to get 100 yards on the defense?
Not me. That would not be me.
Who said the Saints were going to lose by 17? I don't think it was one of us, but maybe somebody that commented.
No, that was Richie's nephew.
Sure did. Oh, I got here. Hey, and
we gotta send for that guy, man. We gotta whack this guy.
Same guy. Listen, I had this discussion all week. I had the same guy tell me. People came at me hard and said, "Who should I start, Rashard White or Saquon Barkley?" I said, "You start Rashard White." I'm telling you right now.
There you go. Hey, what a year that guy's had, man. That dude keeps putting up numbers every week.
Dave, he can't run the ball. He can't run the ball.
No, he's a great fantasy back, man, because he catches a lot of dump offs from Baker, man.
Go ahead, Pancho.
Talking about Tampa, man, they got a big news out there with Tampa's defense, man.
What happened, man?
Devin White causing a big stir over there, something like that.
What happened?
He's kind of a bit of a baby, man.
There was a I don't know. He wasn't going to start or something for that game. They were going to start somebody else, and then they just told him to suit up because he still were going to play. And if he wasn't going to start, he wasn't healthy enough to play or some shit.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got guys on this pod right now that are viewing in. Friends of mine. Darren's a country. I consider Darren a country boy, a good old hunter right there. And
I'm gonna buy you, boy, bro. Buy you, boy.
And you talking about your boy from Tampa, the linebacker. He's a country boy too, but he's the biggest crybaby country boy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Wasn't he trying to get traded? Like, was it before last year?
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah, man. I don't get that at all, dude. He has all the talent in the world, man. Coming out of LSU. I mean, what was he like? Wasn't he a top 5 overall pick or something like that?
Yeah. Look, Steven. Look, one of the comments too. Let me get to some of the comments. Steven Lucius also said C.J. Stroud was one of the best 3 players coming out the draft in the beginning of the season. I agree to that.
Absolutely. I love Stroud. I was so much more Stroud than I was Bryce Young, man. There was just so many questions with Bryce Young. I'm not saying Young's not going to do anything with his life, but dude, with NFL life.
Listen, we got another comment about the Rashard Mendenhall's comments early this week.
I saw that, man. I saw that.
Listen, one thing I don't agree on, and Darren knows how I feel. That me and Darren both high about this. Pancho is too, very high about it. We do not talk about race, religion, or anything on this show.
Right.
That's near and dear to our heart. We don't.
There's no need for it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And there was no need for his bullshit comments, though.
Absolutely not. I agree 100%. That's just
dude. Rashard Mendenhall wasn't even the best back at his own university. He's talking about he's better than your GOAT. What kind of statement is that, bro? That's so divisive. It's bullshit because you're just a mediocre ass back.
It's so stupid. These people make these stupid comments, but if it was somebody white that said that comment, it would make top news all over the place. He just needs to stop it, shut his mouth, and that's it. Because I'm gonna
He's
tell
a
you right now,
mediocre back, dude. Pierre Thomas was a better back at that university, man, Illinois. And this dude had a couple good years for Pittsburgh.
I
And he
don't know.
fell off the
Listen,
radar.
Steve, I'm trying to get to the comments too because people keep coming. Steven just said Bryce Young is a bust. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's a bust.
Dude, he has no help.
No,
I mean, I can't
agree.
write him off just yet. It looks bad, but I can't write him off after 1 year. Because, I mean, we've seen that, Josh Allen had a bad rookie year. You know what I mean?
Like this. Man, put it on everything. If for whatever reason they decide not to re-sign him, any offense with a decent to good or great offensive line, pick that kid up, man. Because
so Pancho, the thing you said about with Devin White, the coach said he wasn't going to start, so he decided not. The comment just came in. He said he decided not to travel with the team. Ain't that some crazy shit?
That's what he
wild.
said. He said the coach came and said, "Listen, you're not going to start the game, but you're going to play. We demoting you for starting." And he's like, "If I'm not good enough to start, then I'm not good enough to play." And he's
suspend his ass or take his money.
Yeah, you would think he would have a pretty good relationship with Todd Bowles. I mean, Bowles was their DC when he was drafted.
Wait a minute. So Shawnee commented and said Dallas would beat the Saints. It depends on where they play.
Listen to me. Here's the deal, bro. Shawnee don't like LSU. Shawnee don't like the Saints. Fuck out of here, Shawnee.
Shawnee does like the Saints.
No, he hates on the Saints too, bro. He hates on everybody besides Tulane's punk asses, man. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. He's talking about, Tulane's the best team in the state. Fucking Jaden would have dropped his nuts on Tulane.
Hey, man.
And to go back at the beginning of the season, bro. Even after this, the tickets I don't renew. I'm gonna give everybody the option to buy them at cost for whatever.
Holla at your boy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think $50 per seat. That's the cheapest seat.
Hey, I already told Richie I don't care what it is. If he gets rid of those seats, I need those.
Well, it depends on Dennis Allen gets fired.
Hey, they love me. They love me in that section.
Hey, you got a whole group of new friends over there, man.
Shawnee said, Darren. Shawnee said, don't make him come to Chalmette.
What the fuck's he gonna do? He's 130 pounds.
Hey, I got two things that really pissed me off about this game. I want to see what y'all feel about this.
Darren, you use more bait that's heavier than Shawnee.
Oh shit!
Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. Shawnee's one of my guys, man. I like Shawnee.
Yes, he's one of my dearest friends. Yes, I agree. Yes, we met.
Hey, man, two
y'all
things
gotta
that really
understand we
pissed me off there, man.
Y'all gotta understand we mess with Shawnee. Shawnee's one of our dearest friends. He is.
Hey, we gotta fuck with everybody. It's something we gotta do it, man. We're keeping it real, keeping it fun. But dude, look, two things that fucked me off about this game, dude. The Alontae Taylor hit was total horse shit. There was no way that was a personal foul. And Dennis Allen, what in Jesus' name is this dude doing calling a fucking timeout when it's 4th and fucking 2? The play clock's at 5. They obviously have nobody in the backfield. They're not running that play. And then he calls a timeout and it changes everything.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Minute to go before the half.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was dumb.
Was that not? And here's the funny thing. The beautiful part about this is you're the fucking head coach. And look, dude, great win, great job overall. But Dennis, this was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't know if it was Nathan Shepard or one of the DTs was running onto the field late. I don't know if you guys could see that at the game. I know there's a lot of shit going on at the Dome, but this fucker's running onto the field. I mean, if DeVito was going to go for it and actually snap the ball, it was 4th and 2. This dude's running off the sideline. Wouldn't you make a quick snap and go? What he does, he allows the dude to get in position. Play clock's at 5, and then it sounds like, oh, shit, let me just burn this damn timeout and let me keep the drive going. Give them more time to develop another play.
Cole did the same thing. We was in the red zone. They brought in 2 D tackles. We didn't substitute, so the ref wasn't holding it, and he's sitting there waiting for the people. I'm like, if this dude don't snap, goddamn ball.
So listen, we got more comments coming in. We kind of want to talk about who's the best rookie running back right now in the league. One guy said, my boy Alvin said Jahmyr Gibbs is better than Bijan Robinson. I don't know about that, but
it's going to be a hell of a battle, man. The future.
No. He's used better. He's used better. That doesn't mean he's better. He's used better. There's a big difference. People's got to understand that.
So you got Robinson?
No, I'm saying that Gibbs is going to win it because he's used better. Look what he did against us. Robinson us. Then you turn around. He played last week. They rushed. He got the ball 4 times.
Listen, And
then you got Jared Goff as a quarterback, and you got Desmond Ridder.
Well, right. Pancho beat me to it. Yeah.
They're getting, Goff is getting respect in the passing game, and Ridder's not going to get it.
Bro, my boy Ryan said whoever said Dak isn't running for MVP is on dope.
Hey, Dak said, look, I'll say this. I'm gonna say this. I don't think he's MVP, but he's having a good year. He's having a good season.
I mean, he was at the tail end of the talk of the MVP line.
Yeah.
But, I mean, his name did come up at the
To me, look, everybody knows I can't stand the Falcons. Let's get that straight, the Falcons. But I will say I believe Bijan Robinson is a better running back than Gibbs.
Hey, Richie, you just gotta switch up a couple of those letters.
Huh?
You got to switch up a couple of those letters. Maybe substitute you for that final A, man. I don't know. I don't want to. Maybe can I say that legally in the air now? But look,
what'd you say, D? What'd you say?
Failed cunts.
That's what I'm saying. Darren read it all the way. Fuck, he's like he was seeing it. It was like Drew Brees going to Marcus Golston.
So who y'all got? I'll tell you what. Dave likes to talk about this too. So who y'all got in the rookie wide receiver running? Who you got?
Got to be
Puka. Addison, dude.
Puka's up there, but
Puka's a badass dude this year, man. I like Addison though, man. I just that guy.
I like
awesome,
Puka.
dude.
I like Addison. I agree with you. I would if you ask, what's up, Shane? If you ask both Shanes, two Shanes in the house. If you ask me, I would probably go with Puka, but Addison's right there.
I had Flowers way at the beginning of the season.
Good, another good one, Pancho, another good one.
No, he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, so now I think Flowers may have a good chance to make a run with Lamar, so it might give him a few more votes. If he can, get a couple of numbers together.
Oh, I think CJ Stroud's locked up rookie of the year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got to. Yeah.
I mean, he was in consideration at some point this year for MVP. I mean, come on, as a rookie.
Yeah, no, I had him as my MVP at the halfway point, dude. I mean, I think Houston's going to fall a little short, but I had a great year though.
We got to finish out.
The messed up thing about this league, man, it's what you doing now. So
yeah,
if it goes on a couple of bad games, the voters won't even know who this kid is.
Yeah,
man.
you got me. Look, Darren, I agree. You got to update your resume weekly.
Listen, if Puka if we go down there and shut down Puka, bro, I mean, it throws a wrench in that whole conversation.
When we shut down Puka, not if, buddy. When.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're not going to shut down both of their receivers. One of them got to be shut down.
Worries me. Cup worries me, Richie. Cup has that. Remember Adam Trout? I mean, not Adam Trout. I mean, Adam Thielen years ago when he torched Lattimore in that playoff game. That's the kind of deal that Cooper Kupp.
Hey, hold up. We talking about receiving call. Lance just posted something really good. Laporta should be in the running too.
No. Hey, that dude is a beast, man. Him and Dalton Kincaid, that young tight end position, man.
Gotta give it to him, Darren. Laporta's balling right now, bro. Woo.
Yeah, bro. The tight end, I can't see it.
It's not sexy, dude.
Huh?
You got to do some overwhelming shit for a tight end to win it this year with so many good rookies. I mean, but he is a bad motherfucker.
It's either going to be C.J. Stroud or Puka.
Listen, I'm not saying the kid's not good. I think he's really good. I'm just saying that would be like a defensive player winning MVP overall.
Right.
It just don't happen.
Right.
Shit like that.
I mean, he's a hell of a football player, but yeah, I see that, man.
The best football player in the NFL plays for the Saints. The best football.
You know what's crazy this year, Darren? You know what's crazy this year? You don't see a rookie defensive back making a big impact this year.
Well,
not like a Sauce Gardner type deal, no.
How long has Bland been in the league?
Huh?
How long has that kid from Dallas been in the league?
2 years. 2 years. This is the second year.
That's the system, dog, because Diggs did it the year before. Look. Dan Quinn got them boys balling.
Go ahead, Pancho.
I got a quick pop-up question, and I give $1 to whoever can answer it. All right. Who was the last white starting quarterback in the NFL? Cornerback. Who was the last white starting cornerback in the NFL?
It was your boy from the Giants.
Jason Sehorn?
He played. I thought it was Jason Sehorn.
Jason Sehorn? There might be somebody else after that, though.
Jason Sehorn is 22 years ago.
Was he really?
I thought so, yeah. I thought
it was 2001.
Yeah.
Wow. That is insane.
That was the last white starting.
Damn, Pancho, you tested me, bro. I can't believe I remembered that.
Seahorn was a bad dude too, man. He was one of the better corners around, man. At the time.
Kid's good too. His kid's good though.
Yeah.
20 years.
What's going on?
20 years. That's a long time.
Wow. That was a good dude too, man. I met him when the Saints played him years and years ago.
Hey, I gotta go play pool, but here's what I'm touching on this bowl game.
Go ahead, brother.
Everybody knew that JD5 wasn't going to play. I mean, it'll be dumb for him to play. But what do y'all think about Neighbors, who's like maybe the first, if not at least the second wide receiver to come off the board? He is playing in the bowl game.
I want to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
My stepson Blake brought this to light on me. I did not know this. Do you know Neighbors' stats are better than Harrison's?
Yes, we've been talking about that, but I think Harrison's got more touchdowns.
No.
But Harrison's got 2 or 3 categories better than Neighbors.
No. Catches, receiving yards, and touchdowns. Neighbors got to beat.
But you know what? But I mean,
I think
the
touchdowns are exactly even, but I know he's got to beat in yards and catches.
So one's got 20.
They're both great players.
I think one's got 20. One's got 6.
But what I don't like is the national media makes it seem like it's a huge difference, and it's not.
No, I think Harrison's a slightly better pro prospect, and that's not no knock on Neighbors. I think Neighbors is going to be a hell of a player at the next level. I just think Harrison's like the prototype, dude. I mean, they're both great. Not to really
I guess
drop one over the other. You know?
Yeah, I don't know Neighbors' history, but you know Harrison Jr.'s history. Hey,
Chuck said Neighbors wants the LSU record.
Well, that's what I say. He's chasing the yards record, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
21 yards. 21 yards.
But yeah, and I would like for him to get the record and just, hey, dude, skedaddle after that and get ready for your pro career.
Came threw one bomb to him, completed it. They called the timeout, and both of them walk off the field together. That'd be
the way to do it. Yeah.
So I got a question before Darren runs out. So talking about Harrison Jr., right? I think he said he was offered or he could make $15 million next year on nil if he came back.
So he's talking about him and Caleb Williams are both talking about not coming to the NFL because next year's NIL deals will pay them more 1 year than their complete rookie contract. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
That's crazy.
What do you do?
I stay in college.
Yeah.
Well, the deal with that is you stay in college and you sustain a season-end injury or something jeopardize it. You make $21 million, but what do you do the rest of your career?
What you do, you finish your education and you be a smart person like the rest of 90% of the country.
Listen, they're not. None of these guys are gonna come back. They're gonna go to the NFL.
Hey, Richie. Now I will say this. Think about it though. Those college years, you only have so many choice years of that in your life. I mean, you got a lot of years to be a grown up after that. But man, that 18 to 23 area, man, that's such a special time. I mean,
Ryan's asking. I know. Darren likes to go over the comments. Ryan just commented. Is it selfish at least to play? Is it not selfish to at least play a series in a bowl game? Teammate,
No, it's not. It's your career. No, it's not at all. Not at all.
At this point, it's a business decision.
I get that, but to me, if it was my son, I would tell my son play.
No, Richie, you're not playing for no freaking national title. Though.
Absolutely, I would. Absolutely,
you gotta be full of shit right now, Richie.
Absolutely not, Darren. How can you, as a coach, tell your own player not to play?
You goddamn right. Go get that money, baby.
Don't go get the money. Don't make it about money.
But Richie, who remembers who wins the Citrus Bowl? Nobody remembers who wins the Citrus Bowl.
Richie,
or whatever bowl there is.
Hey, who won the Peach Bowl 10 years ago, Richie?
Exactly.
You have no idea.
That's what's wrong with this generation today. It's all about the money.
Richie, listen. A lot of these kids, right? You know where they're coming from, right? They've got families on their back, needing money. Their whole mom or daddy, or whatever, grandma. They you gotta go take care of your family. Fuck this. Go get your family. Go feed your family.
I disagree.
But Richie, we just talked about Richie. We just talked about the NIL.
Okay,
thing. What if you tear up your arm? What if you tear up a knee?
That's the only way. If he goes pro, make money. That's the only way.
All right, I flipped that. What if LSU was playing for a national championship? And I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
but Richie, it matters at that point a lot more. The stakes are higher.
Does it still matter?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, stakes are so much higher, dude. That's different level.
Oh, so
Richie,
Rich,
there's
that
50 bowl games. Who gives a shit who wins the other
You know why
49?
Jaden came back this year?
Stop.
You know why Jaden came back this year? You know what he said? He said, I came back because I want to try to win a national championship. You know why Tommy Tanks and Cade Beloso came back to the baseball team? Because they wanted to win a national championship. That's a dream of a young man.
Absolutely.
It's a national championship. So when you right there and you could touch that championship, you're gonna play it. But once that's out the picture, you go get your money, boo-boo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nobody cares who wins the Hooters
okay,
Bowl,
but listen, listen to me. But how would you feel if a player said, "I'm still not risking that, dude. I'm not playing"?
I'd be okay, man.
You'd be okay with that, Darren?
You talking about a regular bowl game? Yeah.
No, if it was for national championship, he said, and his dad said, "I'm not playing."
I would be more pissed off about it, but I would understand that he was talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars, man. This ain't baby money,
man. I'm just saying, listen to me. This is why I get pissed off at it, and I'm sorry I say that, but that's how I feel. Jaden Daniel owes a lot to the LSU for revamping his career. He wouldn't be in the position right now if it wasn't for LSU. So show a little respect to a school that put you on the map, and at least play a series and show respect and get your butt out of there.
Listen,
I said one play, throw it to neighbors, let them get the record, and then they
walk off the field and walk off.
This is what I do. Listen, I ain't gonna play the game. You know what I'm gonna do? When I make the money, I'm gonna send 5,000. I'm gonna send $5 million back to the school.
There you go. Yeah.
You know that'll be my contribute. I'm gonna send $5 million back to school for the.
Hey, look, exactly. If you make the lives better of students there by your contributions, you did more than playing in the fucking Citrus Bowl.
Everybody that sits here and agrees that him not playing.
I don't even give a shit the name.
Listen, you know Willis McGahee?
Yeah, absolutely. Ohio State, Miami. We watched that shit, Pancho, from the hallways of the Smoothie King Center when that happened.
And how did he make it in the NFL?
Oh, he got lucky. He was very fortunate to have some kind of a career.
He was supposed to be a first-round draft. Got drafted in the third, fourth, fifth round. He lost.
He had a nice career for the circumstances.
What happened to Nick Chubb?
He bounced back. Absolutely.
I'm just saying, dude. No.
I mean, Richie, I see what you're saying, but like Pancho's right though. If you could contribute like $5 million after you sign that contract, you're affecting the lives of so many kids that go to that school. You're making something better there. Hopefully, if the LSU university, if the university itself is using those funds properly, you know what I'm saying, rather than buying boats and fucking yachts for the boosters, if they're actually using that money the right way, that's more of an impact than winning a Sugar Bowl or anything else.
Are we gonna do a Christmas special? I mean, Fatty and them did a nerd special or whatever it was.
When you want to do a Christmas special?
Lord, you want to do it Saturday?
Oh, Jesus.
The day before the game.
Hey, man. Hey, speaking of which, Iron Claw comes out this week, y'all. Man, we need to do some shit.
I think we should go all go to the movies together and see that. What Fatty?
Hey, it sounds sexy to me, man.
Watch out, Pancho. Somebody's behind you, Pancho.
Get him!
Hey, that's the man.
Darren, you gonna play or what? You gonna listen? If y'all want it, we'll talk about it. We may do a show Saturday, like you said. That's fine.
Maybe we can review Iron Claw, man. We can review the movie, man.
Hey, listen, at least one show before we get off the air. Well, we ain't getting off the air, but in the football season, we need to go live. We need to go live on location somewhere.
Let's do Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday works.
That's so damn early. The game start at 12.
Hey, right divisions.
Hey, but we don't care. The Saints play Thursday. Yeah. We good.
True.
That's true. We got a full Sunday, man. You can go anywhere, man.
Hey, what about doing it at the tailgate Sunday? I mean, for the Falcons game.
Get a Wi-Fi.
What?
Wi-Fi. You need a real good Wi-Fi to keep up.
We'll talk about with Fatty when we get off and see what he's available to. You got to realize that. We'll talk about, but we'll post it. It's no big deal.
Speaking of being at the game, bro, I fucking stumbled around a good score, bro. They had a whole table like on-field used jerseys and gamers. Dude, I bought like 3 jerseys, man. Fucking I bought a Jarvis Landry, Ian Book, and Deontay Harris.
Dude, you always say these deals. I've been looking on Fanatics since you told me about it.
I can't about it either. I'm like, that must be some damn deal Pancho fucking knows only about it. That's it.
$250
Hey, hold up. All right, listen, fellas, listen.
I even put in a
Give
coupon
me an
code
extra
Poncho, and that shit still didn't work.
I need
you know
an
what I'm saying?
extra, 2X large for Christmas, buddy. Spend that $10. You heard me?
Hey, listen. We got to dive through these. We got it. Oh my God, y'all guys are killer. Merry Christmas. We got to
Fucking chaos here, man.
Look,
We got to drive through these picks. We got to drive through these picks.
I paid
Let's
$5
go.
for the tag. $5 for the tag.
Listen, we wanted. I want to dive into. Somebody just asked about the college games this weekend. Let's dive into that right quick.
Let's go. I'm with it. I'm staying.
Who you got? Michigan or Alabama?
Woo! Michigan, man. Going with it.
See, me and Pat's in a debate. Me and Pat usually have a tradition where I take my godchild and he takes his son to the Sugar Bowl every year. We've been to every Sugar Bowl. The only bad thing with this playoff, man, the tickets are sold, man. They $400 to go to.
Who you taking?
Man, tickets, man. I'm gonna go to Alabama. You can't bet against Nick Saban, man.
I ain't even asking, Darren. I'm not even asking.
I won't say it, but hey, RTR, baby.
No.
Well, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it because I think they winning the whole thing. Roll Tide.
Why would you say the
Tide?
words, bro?
Oh, man.
I don't care.
Hey, man.
Who y'all got?
What
Who y'all
time
got?
is that game,
Who y'all
by the
got?
way?
Who y'all got? All right.
Game?
Who y'all got next? Who we got
3.5
next?
line. The line was 3.5 last I seen it. 3.5.
What?
The line.
Next up, we got Washington and Texas. Who you got, fellas?
Texas.
It's going to go with the horny folks of Texas, yes.
Who you got, Pancho?
I'm gonna go Washington, man. They showing they can hang with the big dogs.
I'm gonna also go Washington.
Listen, Washington's offensive line can't keep up with Texas' defensive line. That's the key to the game. Next question.
Boom. Right.
All right, y'all. Listen, let's dive into these. Let's dive into the NFL real quick. We're gonna have to make this quick. We ain't gotta worry about spread. We're just going straight up pick it because apparently none of us can pick right. All these stupid upsets is crazy.
Dude, we need the leaderboard thing, man. We need all that shit.
I think we would all be losing right now the way these games are going.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Winning like Charlie Sheen on this mofo, man. But what game's first? We know the Thursday night game.
Oh, my boy Shane must have said Washington. I know y'all a bunch of Trump fans.
They saying Jane Daniels is at the Pels game tonight.
Oh, you is? Did they cheer him on?
Yep.
Wait,
all
who's
right,
that?
y'all, let's go. Let's
Jane Daniels.
First game, Cincinnati and Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's offense is hot, man.
Yeah, Cincinnati, man.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
They just benched Trubisky. They going back to Rudolph again. So
yeah. All right. Next up, Buffalo at the Chargers. Really?
Buffalo, man. Buffalo's hot.
Buffalo.
I'm taking Buffalo.
They're gonna be a load for somebody.
I'm taking Buffalo mince 20 on the alternate spread.
Hey, that's one to watch the spread on for sure.
Who you got, P?
We'll go Buffalo, but isn't the Chargers the hottest job available right now?
No,
it's a good job.
It's over with already. Belichick's going there. Next question.
Hey, going to retire on the West Coast.
Indianapolis at Atlanta.
Man, I'm not saying this just to be a homer. I think Indy wins this game, man. I think Gardner Minshew mania steps up, man. Both teams can run the ball a little bit though, for sure.
Is it over there at that other place or is it in Indy?
It's over there at whatever.
But dude, it don't matter. That place is like the worst home field advantage in the league, basically.
Hey, put them horseshoes up, baby. Indy.
Who you got, Pancho?
I'm gonna go Indy, bro.
All right, my boy Ryan picked Cincy, Buffalo, and Indy so far. Next up, we got Green Bay at Carolina.
Green Bay.
I say it's gonna end in a 0-0 tie.
Hey, I want to say Green Bay, but I also want to say thank you, Panthers.
Yeah, hey, we do owe those sons of bitches a thank you, man.
Hey, so thank you to the Panthers, and I got Green Bay by 10.
Yep, good.
Well,
There you go.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers. They won last week. They might have struck some fire. We need Green Bay to lose, bro. So you need.
Yeah, no, we do. I just don't think we will.
Ryan's got Green Bay. Shane's got Green Bay.
Listen,
next up, we got
you're pulling for the Panthers in two ways: for to beat Green Bay and to up their draft.
Yes. Next up, we got Cleveland at Houston.
Chris Paul ain't gonna like it, but Cleveland, man. I'm going Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That defense is the best in the league right now, man.
I'm a roll with Flacco and his magic right now.
Second best, bro. Second best.
Yeah.
You can't.
They got a
They're
lot
not
of
better
noise
than.
up there.
They're not better than San Francisco.
Who you got, Pancho?
They call it for Deshaun Watson's head over there in Cleveland, man. They're ready to chop it off.
Woo! That's a bad fucking trade.
Who
right
you got,
there.
Pancho? Who you got?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Browns.
All right, me too. I'm going Browns. Ryan's got Houston. Shane's got Cleveland. Next up, we got Seattle at Tennessee.
Ooh, that's an interesting game, man. Two teams trying to basically go to mediocrity. I don't know, man. That's a hard one.
I'm a
roll. I think I'm a roll with Seattle.
I'm going Seattle. I think their defense enough to stop King Henry, and then the rest just falls into play.
What you got, Pancho?
Man, listen, on that Seattle last drive, man, if you didn't stay to listen to what Drew Lock had to say, man, he was a kid fighting, man. If you say anything's rigged in the NFL, you have to watch that dude, because that kid was the proudest kid, bro. He made me proud just the way he was talking, bro.
Bro, players don't rig it. The referees rig the NFL, not the players.
Right, who you got, Pancho? Absolutely. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Seattle, man.
And Dave, you went Seattle too?
I'm gonna go Seattle. Yeah, I like DK, man. Big DK fan.
Cool. Shane's got Tennessee. Ryan's got Seattle. Next up, we got the Commanders at the Jets. Who really cares?
Yeah, exactly. Skip. No, I don't know.
Will we see Aaron Rodgers this week, man?
I got to run my boy Sam Howell, man.
He's out. He's done.
Yeah, he's conceded the fact that he won't play like 6 months after an Achilles injury.
But I'm gonna go with Commanders because I think they got a fighting chance.
I like Howell, man, so I got to go with them.
I'm going.
He's not starting.
They're starting Brissett.
Yep.
I'm going for the Jets.
That's my dog.
Dude, that is not that kid's fault. He gets murdered by that line.
Well, Brissett looked pretty good, Dave.
He did, but he's fucking mediocrity, man. He's Andy Dalton.
All right, Detroit at Minnesota. That's a good one here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who we talking about? Detroit
at Minnesota.
I'm going to go Detroit, man.
Yeah,
I'm going Detroit too.
Minnesota is another team, man. They don't know what the fuck they doing at quarterback. They benched this one, selling this one. They benched this one. They started the next one.
Ryan and Shane said Commanders.
So yeah, you got to go with Detroit on that.
Who you got, Darren?
Fuck. I'm gonna have to go with Detroit.
That Ryan says Skull.
They pulling some shit off, man. They pulled off some close games these last 2 years.
All right. Next up, we got Dallas at Miami. Woo.
That's a good ball game, man. At Miami, that's the key word. So Miami. Does Tyreek come back and go off for like 250 yards or what?
No, Jalen Waddle is because Tyreek's gonna have Bland on him.
Listen, Richie,
it'd be a nice matchup.
Who does Dallas play the following week?
What?
Nobody.
Dallas plays the following week.
Yeah, the Giants, I think.
No, they play
because this could get ugly for Dallas real quick.
Well, it don't. If Philly wins out, they got the tiebreaker, so it don't matter.
I'm saying if Dallas loses this game against Miami, that's 2 in a row. Then they lose possibly again. It could be.
If they get in the playoffs, they're going to be going on the road. Yeah,
hey, I said Philly was going to lose 3 on the podcast in a row.
I want to go back to that too. I think I took whatchamacallit as well. I'm not sold on the Eagles team right now, man.
Okay, well listen, I'm going with Dallas.
Well, speaking of this, Justin Houston just got released, so he's a big player.
I'm going only with Dallas, only for the simple fact I think they'll bounce back from this. If they don't, they don't, but I think they will.
Hey, I got a question for you, Richie. You still taking them cough syrup?
No, I don't. Listen, I think Miami's another team that's fraudulent. I do.
I don't know, man.
Miami has not beaten a good team this year. Not one. Every team
they
lost to Buffalo. They lost to Kansas City.
Twice?
They lost to Kansas City. They haven't beaten a relevant team yet. Not one time this year. Not once.
Hold on. They 1-1 against Buffalo, though, right?
Yeah, there you go. I thought they played Buffalo twice already.
What?
Yeah.
No, they lost to Buffalo twice this year.
Did they?
Yes, twice.
I know one time they got the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah.
Yes, they lost to Buffalo twice this year.
Well, fuck it. I'm just going Miami, though. I don't think Dallas can win on the road. I think it's one of the worst
Never
road
gonna
teams
say
in
I'm
the
going
league.
for the
That's fine.
Cowgirls.
Look, I don't disagree with you. I mean, Miami. I don't know. You know, it's like
Well, what's the next game? We all
Hey,
pick
hold on,
next
hold
game.
on. Did y'all
Cardinals.
see
Listen.
Dolly Parton in the Cowboys uniform?
Oh my God.
She was a real Cowboys cheerleader last time they won the Super Bowl.
Next up, we
No
got Arizona at Chicago.
Chicago.
That's one of those.
Chicago.
Yeah,
I'm going
Chicago's
Chicago.
hot right now. They're
P,
getting a little.
who you
They're
got,
playing
P?
better.
P, who you got?
Chicago.
Dave.
At Chicago, right?
Hey, they did drop 70
Chicago.
on Sean Payton, bro.
They what?
There you go. They're the team
They
that
what?
dropped 70.
They dropped 70 on Sean Payton.
Okay. And Denver was bad. Denver was bad at the time. I don't think Denver's a relevant team.
Oh fuck! Dave's gonna lose it now.
I don't think Dave. Would you consider that a great
Oh,
win? I wouldn't consider that a
No,
great
I
win.
like
Hey,
Sean
he don't
Payton.
know
You
what's
what I mean?
going on. The Pelicans did something. You didn't see his head turn around like the
I was about to
poltergeist.
say, what the hell just happened there? I saw the crowd. I'm reacting to the crowd. I'm looking up and I hear something.
Yeah, and they put 30. They put 30 up on a stout Jets defense.
Oh my God! Come on now.
Jets
The
defense is
Jets do
top
have a
10.
good defense.
So wait,
man.
so Darren, hear me out on this now. What Poncho just said. They beat Denver. Their significant wins are against Denver and the Jets.
Hey,
Dude, this is the longest
look at
fucking pick
wins.
we've ever made right now. This is the longest fucking pick ever right now.
Hey,
Fuck.
Richie,
It feels like
we
we've been
got
on this
7
game for
wins.
fucking an hour like it's
You
a
got
Super
7
Bowl.
wins. Who did we play?
Nobody. We're not.
All right then.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
exactly.
y'all.
We
Next-
talk about
next
shit
up-
if we win.
Speaking of that, next up we got New England at Denver.
Denver. New England's
Denver.
a fucking mess.
Denver, what you think? Darren.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Sean Peasy, baby.
All right, what you got, P?
Listen, Sean Payton hates Belichick so much because Tom Brady whooped our ass so many damn times.
That's literally one of his best friends. Really?
Listen,
Hey, we didn't get them the year of the Super Bowl. We fucking made Tom Brady like cry that year of the Super Bowl.
Listen,
Mike
Well,
McKenzie
that's
picked him
not
off
true.
like
They didn't beat us that many times.
When
They
Hen-
beat
when-
them more
hey,
than they beat us.
When
year of the
Henderson
Super
could
Bowl,
do
we
the
beat their ass,
backstroke in
remember?
the end zone.
Listen,
remember that Mike McKenzie
in
game, the year of the
2013.
Super Bowl.
No, 2013. I went to New England and played to Foxborough. Tom Brady's beat us on the last 17 seconds left to Kimbrell Thompson to the corner.
I remember that. I remember that.
Dude, Tom Brady kicked our ass every fucking time. It was so
No, dude, the year of the Super Bowl, Poncho.
Yeah,
we beat-
on prime time, man.
Poncho, we
Listen.
made them tap out at halftime in the Superdome.
Yeah, they took Brady out the game early in that game.
Remember that when
Remember
Debbie
Mike
Henderson
McKenzie got signed up that week.
when Debbie Henderson caught that 70-yard touchdown?
I just remember the defense all over
right,
Brady.
so,
I
hey,
just remember
next
Big
game,
Mike.
next game.
Listen, but
Raiders?
here's the
Oh
point.
my God.
I could being Belichick's on the way out. Does Sean Payton put his foot on the neck and really
Stop.
show?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Beat him while he's down.
Raiders
Oh, yeah, he
at
wants to beat him
Kansas
with a
City.
fucking kendo stick, man.
Raiders at Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
What the
Hey.
fuck just happened there? I just saw some reaction.
How they say? Come on down to the Red Kingdom, baby.
The Giants at Philly.
Didn't Raiders put up 42 at halftime last week?
Listen, Giants at Philly.
What just happened there? That's not good. I hear the crowd reacting.
Yeah. Hey, Pancho, yes, and then scored on the first 2 plays at second half, 49-0 early in the third. Anyway, Raiders at who?
No, Giants at Philly.
I think Philly bounces back, y'all, this week. The Giants look like a dumpster fuck.
Yeah,
Dave,
I'm
you
gonna.
gonna-
they were trending up,
Dave, is
you know,
Philly
before
gonna,
that game.
Philly gonna lose 4 in a row?
The Saints, the Saints
gotta
wounded their
gotta
spirit, dude.
Philly,
The Saints took.
Yeah. Well, listen. I think DeVito's guy, his agent, messed up, right? He shouldn't have worn a green suit this week. He should have worn this past week. He should have worn this coming week, man. You're playing the Eagles in the green, the little leprechaun.
Yeah.
Phil McCall
I got Philly.
man.
I think we all got Philly. Next up, the game of the week. Baltimore at San Francisco.
Ooh, that's a sexy one, man. In San Francisco.
And Shane's got KC. Ryan's got KC. Ryan's got Philly.
Hey,
Shane's got Philly.
Tell y'all, this game's not going to be as close as everybody thinks it's going to be
Why not?
because San Francisco is going to bust their ass.
No shot. No shot.
Hey, San Francisco, Richie. San Francisco, to me, best team in the league right now, and it's and by a nice margin, man.
Where are they playing? In Philly?
Nope.
What?
In Frisco?
In the Bay Area, huh?
Well, guess what? The middle linebacker is already on record for the Ravens as saying if Christian
Roquan
McCaffrey
Smith?
gets he said on record right now, you can go look at it. He says if Christian McCaffrey gets 100 all-purpose yards on his defense, he'll donate his whole entire salary to charity.
Well,
Oh, he's
guess
about
what?
to
What
donate if
salary
it
is he donating to
And he
then? I
said he
want to
ain't.
know.
Yeah.
And he said he ain't stopping, even if
What
it's a personal.
salary? What salary is he gonna do?
Listen, he said he ain't stopping, even if it's after the whistle. He ain't stopping.
Wait, I do have one little quick topic I want Darren to comment on. So the big topic in the NFL was your boy getting suspended for the rest of the year for that hit. The defensive back
Monte Casey, yeah.
Casey. Did you see that
Yeah.
hit? And he
Yeah.
came out and spoke about it.
I seen it.
The interview is
gave his
pretty
side of the story.
intriguing.
So what is your take on that?
Bro, I mean, what else they got a chance to throw flags for anything. I mean, the Taylor one was a
Did you see the hit?
Yes, I was watching.
Me too.
I was watching the game, and I was at the game for the Taylor hit. Listen to me. It's sad, bro. Like your boy said, put flags on them. It's a full contact sport.
Darren, when you launch, I mean, you got a split second to maybe adjust your launch angle. I mean, he was already launched when your boy dove. He dove into his tackle. He was already pre-launched.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He was already diving to make the play. So he shouldn't have got fined for that. Definitely shouldn't have got suspended for that.
I mean, again, the rest tell you you're a weapon. You have to control your weapon.
Holy shit!
But he was launching for the dude's hips. When the dude drops and does a slide or a dive, I mean that's something that you can't adjust.
So
there.
you're supposed to be able to control your body just like when you're driving in the car. If a car hits you from the back at a red light and you hit the car in front of you, you getting sued too because you hit the car in front of you. So that's kind of what they're making it seem. But playing defense, coaching defense, and watching more football games than probably anybody I know because I watch so many damn games a year. It's virtually impossible to stop that.
Hey, Darren, and I'm going to say this. Do I agree with the suspension? No, but am I surprised? No, either, because I think, the way the league's been calling games the last few years, we knew as soon as it happened, we said suspension, fine. But I agree with what you're saying wholeheartedly because, I think we need that review board like the college game does. They got to review these files when they happen because, it looks bad. It does. And it looks intentional, but you got to see the intent part of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know for sure that was going down that way.
I think if you're going to have someone making that decision, you can't have the white hat in there making the decision. I would say you would have, like an Ed Reed and have like a Marvin Harrison or Hines Ward, them two making that decision.
No, you can't have Hines Ward.
Then you're going to say it's going to be a bias to the position, though, Poncho. You're going to say it's biased to the position.
But at the time you buy, you can't be biased one way or the other. You have to look
at it. Why not get like Blandino or Pereira or somebody like that, having like a committee that
but you're getting a professional player's point of view. If he could adjust his body at that point in time. A ref can't make that a decision. A dude in a suit and tie who's never played the game should be making that decision. Ex-players should be able to make that decision.
They need
on a live action play like that.
They need a board.
Yeah, they do.
Like for the XFL. The XFL, when they have a problem, they go to the booth and the booth dean reviews it.
Even Major League Baseball, you send it to New York. There's a group that looks at the replays in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, listen. Look, I want to also
guys that involved in the industry already. Just have them on the board. Jonathan.
I agree with that. Have some players on a board. Yeah.
Well, listen. Before we end the show, I do want to send a congratulations out to Mickey Joseph, former Shaw alum. He's the new head coach for the Grambling. Right. Just want to say a shout out.
Wait, he's the head coach? I thought he was something else.
No, he's the head coach.
Hell yeah, I like that. I like that. Congratulations to Mickey, and I hope you lose to Southern, bastard.
Well, listen, guys, let's call it a night. I do want to say Merry Christmas to all of y'all, and also
Merry Christmas, man.
The comments and stuff, man. It has been a pleasure this year. I'm thankful for so many different reasons, especially adding Darren to our podcast, which has been an amazing experience. He's a dear friend of mine. Y'all all are. I grew up with y'all. We all been through. We had our ups and downs, during games, during life, and all that. But I do want to say thank y'all for every weekend, for a great show every Tuesday. And Merry Christmas.
Rock and roll, man. Rock
Hey,
and roll.
fellas, I want to say thank y'all for opening y'all family up to me on the podcast. I'm really enjoying it. I've been trying to share it and invite as many people as I can. And I look forward to the next podcast every week, man. Something I look forward to. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all family to me, even Pancho, even though that we don't always agree with you. That's what I like about this show. Because, we don't agree. I don't like watching shows where they agree all the time. This shit's boring. Yeah, you're right.
Boring, like,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Shut up.
Basically just a big,
that's
Fatty.
Hey, Fatty. Hey, Fatty, where you been?
Presents.
God bless everyone.
Thank you, Fatty. Thank you. Well, look,
Thank
fellas,
y'all.
y'all
Merry
have a good one.
Christmas.
Hey, y'all call me if y'all ever need anything, fellas.
All right,
Have a
brother.
good one.
Go
Awesome, man.
Later.